44 shit. Yeah. I'm on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that line van to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they in Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
I read what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies, this hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert, another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening, is it factor? If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jack the Ripper. So war, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on his Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he said something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't on who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feed you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about about 10%. I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him. Just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter. God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side. Yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they boss shit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong talk. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost.
One way. One way. One way. One way. One way.
Coming up on my divorce. I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money. No, honey, think you settling. See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside when soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow Air Ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you do in life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we something authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost. See me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my divorce.
Okay, Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Shabbat Tham. To all the brothers, Yahweh Shema Allah Tham, Bashmi Ashat to the sisters. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir, we hear you.
Okay, most high Christ. Can y'all still hear me? Just want to make sure. I think my audio was double before. Let me check. Is my audio coming through here? Slacky, can y'all still hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Most high Christ is perfect. All right. So today is the Lashawan Qadash, the Hebrew class, taught by myself, Officer 500 Alban of the I.S.U.P.K. We do these classes live from Manchester. If you are in the Manchester area or in the northwest, we hold the classes at a building called Support for Progress. The address is Support for Progress, Westwood Street, Manchester. The postcode M14 4SW. And also, if you are in the UK, we have a school in the UK in Birmingham where we hold classes every other day of the week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Saturday for the Sabbath service. The address is 394 Lodge Road, B18 at 5PW. And all classes are from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. apart from the Sabbath service, which will be 10 a.m. to around 12 p.m. thereabouts. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get into tonight's class. Let me see if I can do something real quick. All right, that works. Okay. So what I'm going to do is share my screen, so I'll have the classes prepared. And if I share this. Okay, it's not come up yet. There we go. All right, can everyone see that? Let me try to get a better. This one. All right. So everyone should be able to see that. It's the Lashawan Qadash. So the first thing we're going to do is go through the Hebrew alphabet. So I'm going to ask students each to give me, how many letters should I do? How many students we got? We got 4 in the classroom, 4, 9. I'm going to ask y'all to give me 3 letters each. All right, I'm going to start with Officer 500 to Zapuan. If you could give me 3 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. The first 3.
Yeah, Abaga.
Okay, so Abaga, and then Tafara, if you could give me the next 3. Okay, Isaiah, if you could give me the next 3. So Tazapuan gave me Abaga, Tafara gave me Dahawa. You want the next 3? So after Wa. Nice and loud. Correct. Okay. Ezekiel, next 3. Yakala. Okay. We got a line. Rahab, if you could give me the next 3.
Ma na.
Hold on, Rahab, he didn't hear you. Hold on.
La ma na.
Okay. Lama na. Okay. Zamar, if you could give me the next 3.
Sa-I-Pa.
Okay. And let's see who else we got. Zara, is it Zara Yala? Or is it Zara Yahawda? Give me 1 second, I can't see the full name. If you could give me the next 3, Babak Shah. Yeah, Zara.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, sis.
And you said the next 3, right?
Yeah.
I think it's Taza, Kwa, Ra.
Yep, Tazar Ra. And then Diana, if you could give me the last 2, Babak Shah. Okay, I think she might not be able to hear me. Our camera's off. Diana, if you can hear me, if you could just pop your camera on. You might need to refresh. I think it's might need to refresh the come out and come back in. Let me check something. Okay. All right, no sweat. So the next 2, I'll give you the next 2. The next 2 are Sha and Fa. So the full alphabet is A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Fa. All right. So we have here the Paleo Hebrew, which is the ancient. We have underneath it the Assyrian, which is the modern Hebrew. And then underneath that is sort of a handwritten version of the Assyrian. All right, so everybody should have a copy of each Hebrew in their notes. If you don't, let me know and I'll give you some time now to write it down. Now keep in mind with the modern Hebrew, the Assyrian Hebrew, there are 5 letters that have different characters depending on if they're at the end of a word. All right, so for example, Ka, usually it looks like this, but if it's at the end of a word, it looks like this. Right? Ma, again, has a different way of writing it in the modern, depending on if it's in the start or the middle of a word or at the end of a word. The same with Na, the same with Pa, and the same with Taza. Okay, so you want to make sure you have all those different variations written down. If you don't have them written down, just raise your hand, let me know, and I'll give you some time. Go ahead. You need to write them down? No sweat. So again, you're writing from right to left. So this is R in the Paleo, and then this is R in the modern Hebrew. Okay. So everyone make sure they have the modern Hebrew written down. Go ahead. The Syrian. It's yes, again from right to left. So this is R, this is Ba, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let you all write these down. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm gonna take the attendance. So if you could, we'll start with Tazarpo, and if you could state your registry. Yep, Tazarpo Banyamyan Banya Sha'ala. Tafari, if you could state your registry. Okay, Mosai Christ, Tafari Banyamyan Banya Sha'ala. Rahab online, could you state your registry, please?
Rahab ban
Rahab, turn on
Yahud.
the microphone first.
Rahab ban Yahuda ban Yashala.
Most High Christ, Rahab ban Yahawada, son of Judah, ban Yashal. Okay, let me get Isaiah. That's correct. Isaiah ban Yamyan ban Yashala. Ezekiel. Ban Yashala, that's right. So Ezekiel ban Yamyan ban Yashala. Okay, next if we could go to let's go with Zara. If I could get you to state your registry, sis. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Let's see this. No sweat. No sweat. Zara, if I could get you to state your registry for me, Babak Shah.
Zara Bath Yahawada Bath Yasharla.
That's correct. Zara Bath Yahawada Bath Yasharla. Okay. Who we got next? Zamara. Could I get you to state your registry?
Zamara, Bath Yahawada, Bath Yashala.
Most High Christ. And then Diana, I'm not sure if you can hear me. But if you can, could I get you to state your registry, please?
Diana Bath Banyamyam Bath Yasharala.
Most High Christ. So Diana Bath Banyamyan Bath Yashar. Okay. Diana, is there any issues with your camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No sweat. No problem. All right. So I'm gonna give everyone time to write down the Syrian Hebrew, which is right here. So again, it just matches along with the ancient. So you have A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya. Then Ka, there's two variations, depending on, you can tell me what the two variations are for. Let's see, you've been paying attention. This is, I just mentioned it earlier in today's class. So you can tell me what these variations, so both of these are Ka, right? Both of these are Ma, both of these are Na, both of these are Pa, and both of these are Tazar. You can tell me what the two variations are for, what each of them are for, or why there's two variations. Go ahead. Correct. So there's two variations depending on whether the letter is at the start or in the middle of a word, or whether the letter falls at the end of a word. All right. So these bottom ones you put if it falls at the end of the word. For example, with Barak, you have Ba, Ra, and then you'd use this Ka because it's at the end of the word. All right. Does everybody understand? No, nobody understands. Oh, okay, Most High in Christ. Somebody understand? All right. No sweat. Let me check the comments as well. Select. Do both at the same time. Shalom to everyone that's checked in online as well. We got Officer Baraki Allah, Montreal, Canada. We have Nakapaya out of the UK. If somebody named Fabrice, Most High in Christ, Shalom of Christ. It's so far. All right. Just comment, go back. So again, if anybody wants to join these classes, either in person, if you're in Manchester or in the Northwest area, in the North, we have a building, the address is Support for Progress, Westwood Street, in Manchester, the postcode M14 4SW. If you want to join the classes online, you can contact myself via Facebook over Alban Banyamyan or via email over albanbanyamyan@gmail.com. Just let me know your name, the zone you're coming from, and the name of your camp leader. We can get you in the classes. All right. And if anybody needs to leave at any point, just say Salakia, I need to be excused, and you can just go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Okay. I'm gonna give you all a bit more time on the Assyrian.
You need to do the 100.
No, you don't need to do the handwritten one. The handwritten one will basically be how you write the Assyrian. Okay. Isaiah, where are you up to? This one?
Yeah, the second one.
This one? Yeah. Okay, so this one here is Tazah. So again, you want to match. You basically want to match so you know what each one of them is. All right. So underneath this one, like how here it's written you have underneath. You want to write underneath ba, ga, da, ha, so on and so on. All right. Just so you know what the letter pertains to. Okay. I'll give you all about 5 more minutes on this. So I'll just move on to the next point. If anything, I can give you all a copy of the alphabet hierarchy. You can use that to write it down. In today's class, we're going to be going over the HAKACH, which is the prayer for the power. So even the word HAKACH, ha is a preposition, which means, you can tell me what ha means as a preposition. The. All right, and then kach being K-A-C-H, a ka and a ka put together means power. All right, so HAKACH is the power. Your one, has everybody online got both Hebrews, or are you all writing this down as well? Is there anybody online that is writing down the Assyrian? All right, no sweat. I'll move on. These, yes. What's up? The other space?
Yeah, I don't have space to put the letters.
Just do a new line and then write the 5. So write ka, ma, na, pa, and taza. Write underneath what they are, and then write beside it if at the end of a word. That makes sense. That makes sense?
I think it needs a small bit influence around.
Ka, ma, na, taza, pa, and taza. Yeah, you can just write them separately. Just write what the letters are, and then put if they're at the end of the word, so you know what the letters are and when you use them.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead. Let me turn this way. Okay. Shalom, we got Vanessa Coleman. Shalom, Lord in Christ. Has everybody else got these down? You got them down. You're writing them down. Ezekiel, I can give you this this sheet. You wanna come and grab this? This is the Hebrew alphabet. All right, so you can use that as well. Okay.
Salakia, sir. After class, can you email this to me?
Can't. I can email it to you. No sweat. Or I can send it to you via Facebook.
The water, sir.
No sweat.
The water, sir.
No sweat. Are you on the ball? Okay. I should be able to send that now. Okay, so is everybody ready to move on? No?
Yeah.
Okay. No sweat. Right underneath it, what each one is. So in the order. I've just sent over the oh no, so you've seen it. All right. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just zoom out a little bit so you can still get these letters. Not too small if I go up too far. Can you still see that enough if I go to right here?
Yeah.
Okay. No sweat. So in today's class, no sweat. If you need to leave at 2 your time, that's no sweat. Just go ahead to say Salakia. You can just log off. That's fine. All right. So what we're going over in today's class is we're going over the prayer for the HAKACH, and what we're going to need are prepositions and understanding possessive adjectives, or I believe he's called them possessive pronouns. Basically, my, your, his, her, our, things we've been over in previous classes. All right. So if any of you don't have these prepositions down, or any of these possessive adjectives down, make sure you write them down. So for example, my is ya, and possessive adjectives go after a root word. So for example, with house, it's, if you say my house, it's, what is it? Bayath ya, right? So the preposition goes after a root word. Okay, now prepositions go before a root word. So if you're saying the house, what would you say? Ha bayath, right? So ha, the preposition meaning the, and then bayath meaning house. Okay, I can give you an example of that.
Have we done these before?
Prepositions, and yeah, we've done these before. Go ahead.
Oh, this one.
What are you trying to see? The first one, the alphabet? Oh, the prepositions. Okay. As you give IJ that Hebrew alphabet, so I can zoom in here. IJ, use that blue Hebrew alphabet there. Get them down. So these are the prepositions, and these are the possessive adjectives. So everybody who doesn't have these written down, write them down. I think when I did this before, I didn't have R in there. So make sure, you probably want to go over the prepositions. So R, ba, da, ha, wa, ya, ka, la, ma, sha, fa. So not all Hebrew letters are prepositions, but these are the ones that are, okay? And these are what they mean. The Assyrian and then the Paleo, the ancient. Okay. So this is an example of prepositions that everyone can see. So this is ha bayath. So ha is a preposition meaning the. Bayath is the root word meaning house. All right. Whereas if you was to say my house, you'd use the root word bayath, and then you'd add ya at the end. Okay, so it'd be bayath ya. So that's an example of how you use prepositions and how you use possessive adjectives. Okay. So what everyone's going to do is they're going to write prepositions, write the rule of prepositions. Prepositions go before a root word, and then write them out. So write it in the English, then what it means, and then the Hebrew. So both Hebrews. So both of these are, both of these are ba, so and so. As Zara, are you still struggling to see the prepositions and the possessive adjectives, or can you see them now?
I don't think you heard me. Con, so I can see them, the water.
Most High Christ, there you go. Okay. So I believe everybody should already have these down, the possessive adjectives from previous notes, but just go over this one. All right, go over the prepositions. Make sure you have "a" in there, meaning I or I am. Move. There we go. Move this on. Move this camera. Go ahead. So you've done the alphabet. So write all of these prepositions and write all of them down. Basically, write everything that's title prepositions, the rule, they go before every word, and you write them all down. So make sure you have all these down. The Assyrian or the modern, either one is fine.
Oh, we're doing the Australian now.
So we're doing both. So it's important for us to know both Hebrews. The Paleo is the original, so that is the preferred most. It's easier to read. It has the connectors. The Assyrian or the modern is what most things written in Hebrew will be written in. So if you're reading for the Sabbath service, for example, you'll be reading the Assyrian. So it's important for you to know the Paleo, know the ancient, and then be able to translate that in the Assyrian so you can read it. So you'll recognize words. For example, you'll recognize, as you start to read words and come across words more frequently, you'll recognize that, for example, HAKACH is, you can tell me what HAKACH means. Do you know what this one? So Kahan means priest, right? So HAKACH means so ha is a preposition.
Yeah, or the priest.
The priest, right? So as you come across words like that, you'll recognize Kahan, and you'll see that's priest. You see HAKACH, and you can see, okay, that's the priest. Or HAKACH Yam, the priests, right? So you know that Yam at the end of the word, the masculine word makes it plural. Okay? Things like that you'll come across, and you'll start to build your knowledge of the Hebrew. Now, what we're going to go over next is the prayer for the HAKACH, the power. We're going to break down each word. All right. It's not too long of a prayer. We're going to break it down, what each word means, how to break it down between the prepositions, the root, any suffixes or possessive adjectives. Basically, anything that's after the root will break down what it means. All right. So I'm going to give you all some more time on this to get these down. Let's see if there's any more. Yeah. Will y'all still be able to see this well enough if I just pull it back a bit? Back to about here. So I can see what's on this. Okay. That works. Say again.
Car is live.
Yeah, car is like. Yeah. So this screen should still be being shared. Get the right. There we go. Is the go ahead.
It says about
It says other guy. Oh, you're talking about the prepositions? Yeah, so not all letters are prepositions. So ga isn't a preposition. So it'll skip a few letters. Okay, so Lakia was having a bit of Wi-Fi issues. Could everyone hear me and see me clearly now? And see the screen?
Con, sir.
I'm also in Christ. What is this? Okay. Okay. So once everyone's got the prepositions down, we can, let's see. Zara, do you have the possessive adjectives down as well? Or are these new to you as well? Oops, Salaki says I can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
Oh, dang, hold on. Con, so I took a picture of them in case if you have to take them off the screen. I got them on my phone.
Okay, most are correct. So once everyone's got the prepositions down, we'll move forward. I think the prepositions are more frequent than the possessive adjectives, but you'll also need these. You'll need you get the screen. You'll need these down as well. Okay. Let's see. Where y'all up to? On car. Okay. Ezzy, where you up to? Yo. Okay. So are you doing these? Okay. Have you done these as well? Okay. No sweat. Carry on. And for anybody who doesn't have the prepositions down in the classroom, I have these guys that can help you. You need a bit more time to write them down. I'm going to move these are the prepositions. Okay. Have you got the prepositions down?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no. Well,
You're on Ma.
yeah.
Okay. If I give you, we'll just wait till y'all got it all down. So we're gonna go through a few words of the HAKACH prayer, and then we'll take a quick 10-minute break, or 5 to 10 minutes.
My God.
Zamara and Rahab, I think the camera might have frozen up. You could check your camera, Baba Shah. Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry, what did you say, sir?
It was no, sir. I was just the camera was off. I was just wondering if it frozen up or something.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Should I do the position?
No, you don't have to. You should already have that down. You know, so already before. So have you got the prepositions down?
I think I have it in, I don't have it with that.
That's fine. That's fine. It's just that's fine. It's just the same thing, but in a different type of Hebrew. Once you know how to do it, you can either go back over your notes and add in the Assyrian Hebrew, or if you want, you can I can send you like a picture of this so you can get it down. But for now, or I can help you. But for now, Zara, I know you need to go at this time. So if you want to be excused, I can just salute you out.
The water, sir. Shalom, Lord in Christ.
No stress. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Thabah Shema Shah. All right, I'll see you next week. Okay. So has everybody got the prepositions down? Khan? All right. Yeah, as he's on the he's writing down the possessive adjectives as well. No, so all right, I'm gonna give you a bit of time. Go ahead. Got it? All right, so we're going to move forward to the prayer. Okay, so this is the prayer for the HAKACH. So I want you to write HAKACH, which is the title, which means the power. All right, so write HAKACH and then write the power next to it. And then what we're essentially going to do is go through each word. Go ahead. Yeah, So what I want you to write the title. So write HAKACH, then right next to it the power, and then you're going to start off. So the first word in the prayer is Yahweh, okay, which is the name of God. All right, so you're going to write Yahweh, write the translation as God, and then in both Hebrews, write Yahweh, okay?
So just copy over.
Come again?
So just copy over.
Yes. So I'm going to go through each word. I'm going to break it down. The first word, there's not much to break down. It's just Yahweh, which is God. And the next one I can break down. Or if anyone wants to break that one down for me using prepositions. Does anybody know what Sham means in the Hebrew? Name, correct. So what would Ba Hasham mean in the name? I mean, you can probably already see it's already broken down on there. But yeah, so Ba Hasham, so Ba meaning in, Ha meaning there, and Sham means name. Okay, so that is how you use prepositions to form, where's my mouse? To form in the name. Oh, there we go. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so Ba Hasham. So you're gonna write out Ba Hasham. You can break it up that way, or you can just write it as one word. But you want to basically, I'd write it down, breaking up. So Ba meaning in, Ha meaning the, Sham meaning name. So you want to break it down in that way, the same way I've broken it down in both Hebrews. So you have the two prepositions, Ba and Ha, and then the root Sham. Go ahead. Well, you have the next hour. I mean, if we run out of time, we can just go into, we just carry on into the next class.
We're gonna have a break.
We'll go through a few of these words, and then we'll have a break. So we'll get up to HAKACH, all right, which means the power.
So should I write to?
Okay, so you have. So if you want to join next week, Vanessa, if you could drop me a message on Facebook, either Alban Banyamyan, or drop me an email. Just let me know your name, the zone you're calling from, the name of your camp leader, and I can add you to my sort of mailing list, try to send you the link by email or by Facebook, whichever you prefer, so I can get those over to you for next week. Okay. So you have Yahweh, which means God. You have Bahasham in the name. You have Yahushai, which is the name of Christ. Where's my mouse? Lost it again. You can see. Top left? Oh, bottom left. Okay. So we have here, so Yahushai is Christ. So if you say Bahasham Yahushai, it's in the name of Christ. There's no word for of, it's just implied in the context. Okay. Now the next is Bakwashah, okay, which is a word you'll hear frequently, Bakwashah, which means in request. You can use it to say please. All right. So Ba means in, Bakwashah means request. So in request. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbat. Shalom to Stephen Metellus. Okay. Now the next word is Nathan Lanawa. Okay, so you can tell me what Nathan means. Correct. Nathan is a verb which means to give, but in this context, it's just give. Okay, so Nathan means give. Then la. So this is a preposition, but it's in the middle of a word. Okay, the reason it's in the middle of the word and not at the start, so the reason it's not la Nathan is because that would mean to give us. Okay, so nawa is a possessive. Go ahead. Yes, it's Nathan la nawa. Okay. You'd say it all together. It's one word in this context, but I've broken it up to break down the meaning of each part. Okay, so Nathan means give, la means to, and nawa is a possessive adjective which means our, but in this context it means us. If you're saying give to, you wouldn't say give to our, you'd say give to us, right? Okay, so if I'll say, for example, Nathan laka, what would that mean? Ka is a possessive adjective which means you, correct. So if I would say Nathan laka, what would that mean? Give to you, correct. So Nathan meaning give, la to ka you. Okay. If I'll say Nathan la ya, that means give to me. Okay. So prepositions can go before the root word. In this context, it goes here because he's saying give to us, not to give us. If that makes sense. To Stephen Metellus, I'm not, off the top of my head, I don't know which verse you're referring to. It says, can you find me a verse that says, to the false Jewish always fight themselves? Off the top of my head, I'm not recalling a verse. If you, I don't know if you could find it. You'd have to find what verse you're referring to and put it in the chat. Or if you could paraphrase it, maybe I could find it.
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
Why does it say the power on the paper twice?
So the reason it says that is because Nathanawa means give to us. So give unto us, HAKACH, the power. And then there's in the prayer, there's a comma here. Sorry, I'm pointing to my monitor, but you can't see. So in between these two HAKACHs, there's a comma. So it says, give unto us the power to heal. Okay? Does that make sense? So it says it twice, but there's a comma in between.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, no sweat. So technically, you don't need, if you're just looking to get each of the words, you might not need to write down HAKACH twice, but I would, just so you get the full prayer in order. So just I'll just write it out twice. And Shalom, we got a sister in there from California. We got Princess Nakath. Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Allah Thaba, Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Lord of Christ. It's good to see you in the class. All right. So where was we at? Okay. So it was, we just did Nathanda now, which means give to us. then it's HAKACH. So give unto us the power. Okay, HAKACH being the power. So as we broke it down, Ha means the, Kach means power. Okay, so once everyone's got up to the first HAKACH, we'll all take a break. We'll listen to about 2 songs and then we'll reconvene. So it'll be about 6 minutes. And then we'll jump back into it. So once you've got to this first HAKACH, once you've written this down, or you might just want to write both, just so you can move on right away to La Rapa'ah. But once you've written this first HAKACH, just let me know. And once everyone's got it, we'll take a break. Say again? Come on, we'll carry on. So for everyone that is joined just recently, what we're doing in today's class is we're going over the HAKACH prayer, which means the power. So we're using what we've learned about prepositions, about possessive adjectives, and we're breaking down the full prayer, okay? So you have Yahweh, which is the name of God. You have Bahasham, which means in the name. So Ba meaning in, Ha meaning the, and then Sham is a root word which means name. You have Yahushai, which is the name of Christ. You have Ba Bakwashah. So Ba means in, Bakwashah means request. So Ba Bakwashah means in request. Or you could, it's colloquially used as to say please. Nathan Nawa means give. So Nathan means give, La means to, Nawa means us. So Le Nawas to us. And then HAKACH, the power. Okay, and then we'll so Ba means in, so Ba Bakusha. So there is two bars, but the first bar is a preposition. Go ahead. Yeah, write both HAKACHs down. Yeah, just write it down twice. The word HAKACH is used a lot in this prayer. So you ask for the power to heal, the power to against unclean spirits, the power to what's the word? Power to raise the dead, power against unclean spirits, cleanse the lepers. You have a bunch of times you'll see the word HAKACH. All right. Just write it all. Just write down each word. That way you have the full prayer. So you could read it from start to finish. You could read out the HAKACH prayer. This is the whole prayer, breaking it all down. There's more, of course, as you go down. But we'll get to that after the break. After the commercial break. Okay. So does everybody know what they're doing before we get to the break? So you're just gonna write up to the second HAKACH, and then we'll just let me know you finished, and then we'll take a break. Okay. Ezzy, do you know what you're doing? What are you doing? There's always the trick question. You know, whenever you ask a student what they do. All right. Well, Princess Nakat understands what we're doing. Okay. But now we're just gonna get to the second HAKACH. So you're gonna write all this down up to here. So up to, of course, write down the full HAKACH or HAKACH, the power, then in both Hebrews, and then we'll take a break. All right. Go ahead. No sweat.
I was just gonna ask, do you do the second Hebrew?
Yes.
Yeah.
We both
They do
Hebrews.
not.
No sweat. Go ahead.
Because the Hebrew and blue
Mm-hmm.
to tell which one's the Hebrew, or I mean which one's the different Hebrew.
Yeah, so the blue is the Assyrian or the modern Hebrew, and then the black is the ancient Hebrew. Yeah. I mean, the reason it's actually in blue and black is just because the converter that had to get the Assyrian just does it in blue. The converter that had to do it in the ancient just does it in black. That's really the quick answer, but it does help to differentiate between the two Hebrews. Okay. Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Yahweh Shemala, Thaba Shem Shai. We've got Tamika from Chicago. Good to see you checking in class. Yeah, can't right until we get to the second HAKACH. That's correct. Okay, so Ezzy, have you finished the second HAKACH? Or are you just finishing it now? He's clearly locked in. They didn't even hear me. That boy focuses it.
I know that he was. That's what
Didn't even hear me. He's just locked in. Ezzy?
Ezekiel.
Okay, now you're ignoring me on purpose. I know that. Where are you up to? Ezekiel. The first HAKACH? Okay, no sweat. Carry on. Go ahead.
You know the first HAKACH.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just put 2 times underneath it?
That works. That works. See, we got intellect over it. We got someone who works smart and not hard. Okay, that definitely works. Just so you know, it's written twice. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the time is currently 8:20. Is there anybody that's written up to the first or the second HAKACH? Okay. Anybody else? No. RJ has, I think.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Is there anybody that's written up to the first or the second HAKACH and finished? Either the first or the second one?
I finished, sir.
Okay, no, sorry.
Instead of breaking this video,
Say again.
instead of breaking,
You just want to continue? How do you guys feel? Do you guys want a 5-minute break, or do y'all just want to just continue and just carry on with the breaking it down? We've got 2 that just want to continue. As you said, you want to continue, right? Continue. Do you want to just continue, or do you want to take a break? All right. No, so I think consensus will just carry on. Okay. So I'll keep breaking down. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, so let's do two about here.
Is that for the
Yep.
is that all the Hebrew or is this still some that's used to
No, there's still more. I'm just doing down to about here, just in case people haven't written these up points. Okay, so the next word is la rapa'a. Okay, so la is a preposition, which means, you can tell me what la means. It's a preposition. Go ahead. So la going before a word. So if I said, go ahead. So la is a preposition which means to, and then rapa'a means heal. Okay, so la rapa'a means to heal. All right. Go ahead.
I mean, does it have is this a prayer or
This is a prayer. So the full thing. So Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Baba Kushan, Nathana Nawa Hakach, Hakach, Rapa'a. The whole thing is the prayer.
how many prayers?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. There's a few. There's a bunch that you say for each like Sabbath service. There's some additional ones like the anointing prayer, the camp prayer. There's a good few amount of prayers.
The end of all the classes that they do
At the Sabbath service, correct? Yeah.
Right.
There's a good amount. There's a healthy amount of prayers. I'll just say that.
Yeah. So this is only. Are we doing more?
No, we're just going through the HAKACH for today.
Is this the most important?
No, this is just one of the ones I wanted to go through. So this is one of the shorter ones, so I can break down each word, and show how words are formed and why it's written that way. If that makes sense. Okay. All right. So we've gone through Lara Pa'a, which means to heal. The next word is Kal Makala. Okay. So Kal is a word that means all. Makala means sickness. Okay. So Kal Makala means all sickness. And you'd group those two words together, because if you just put Kal, it would mean basically everything. So if you say Lara Pa'a Kal, then put space, you're basically saying to heal all, to heal everything. But you're saying all sickness, so you say Kal Makala. Okay? So it's what the all is referring to. It's not all meaning everything in the whole world, it's all sickness. Go ahead. Oh, it's like it. Okay, so you have Kal Makala. Next, you have Wakal Madawa. So what does wa mean as a preposition? And, correct? So Wakal, so and all. Madawa, 1 second. Madawa means disease. Okay, so an all disease. Go ahead. Just carry on writing wherever you're up to. I'm just going through each word so you know what it means. Okay, it is all broken down on the screen anyway. I'm just going through and breaking down each word. All right. Okay, so we just did wakal madwa, which means and all disease. Okay, then it's hakak once again, so the power. La taha, so la is a preposition which means to. Taha means to cleanse. Okay, so la taha means to cleanse. Make sure you'll like the video as well. Like the video if you can, share it so we can all get back to learning our original tongue. Okay, so as you're reading the HAKACH in future, or as you're hearing it being read, you'll be able to refer to this class and know what each word means. Okay, so when you hear HAKACH, you know what it means. What does it mean?
Power.
The power. All right, so ha means the, kak means power. So HAKACH means
The power.
the power, correct. When you hear Bahasham, what does it mean? In the name, correct. Okay, when you hear Nathanawa, what does that mean? Anyone can tell me. Nathan Lanawa just means give to us. Okay, and so on and so on. Yeah, I think that's basically where we're up to. So Yahweh Basham Yahshai, Baba Kasha. When you hear Baba Kasha, what does that mean? Baba Kasha. Nope, that's Lara Pa'a. Baba Kasha. So Ba means in. Bakasha means what?
Request.
In request. That's correct. So Ba means in, Bakasha means request. So Baba Kasha means in request or please. All right. Please is the more, it's more commonly broken down to please. So as you get more familiar with these words, you'll hear them and you'll be able to pick them up and know what they mean. Okay. This is how we learn. This is how we begin to understand Hebrew and begin to speak Hebrew. Okay, where are we up to now? So I just did to cleanse, which is la taha, meaning la meaning to, taha meaning cleanse. Go ahead.
Actually, under HAKACH, instead of saying use 2 times, should I put like use multiple times?
No, put 2 times or times 2 because it's only said twice. Yeah, these ones here which are in between, just write HAKACH. I mean, if you've already written the Hebrew for HAKACH and it's a repeated word, you don't have to write the Hebrew again. I'll let you know, just write down HAKACH. You can write down what it means, or you already have it. Just write down HAKACH so you have the full prayer.
Just write down HAKACH.
Write down HAKACH, yeah.
Should I write that now?
If you're up to HAKACH, write it down.
Yeah, to the one where I said do it 2 times.
That's fine. That's fine.
But for now.
Yeah, because I think these ones are back to back, like the other ones. Mm. So I just did lataha, which means to clean or to cleanse. The next word is ha metazorayim. Okay, so ha is a preposition which means the. Metazorai is a word that means lepers. Okay, it comes from the root tazorai, which means leper or leprous, and then the ma is actually a preposition which means of. So it's basically of leprous, which refers to a leper. Okay, someone who has leprosy. All right, and then the yam at the end, what does that do? Makes it plural. All right, so ha metazorayim is the lepers. Okay, that's how you break it down. But for anyone wondering, the roots of every word has a root word, and a root word is either 2 or 3 letters. All right. So the root for metazorai, which means leper, is tazorai, which means it also means leper or leprous.
This oh yeah, have a break.
I thought you didn't want to break.
That was
That was then. Okay, if y'all want to, I mean, we got about half an hour left. You want to power through, or do you want to break? If you want to break, you can take a break. If anyone wants a break, just individually take a break. And we'll sort of carry on, just because there's quite a lot to get through. But wherever we finish, we can just carry it into the next class. So if everybody jointly wants to take a break, we can take a break. If some people want to continue, we can continue. So y'all just let me know. Okay, so we just did, what did we just do? Ha metazorayim, which means, if you were to fully break it down, ha is the, ma tazarai is of leprous or of leprous, which means leper, and then yam makes it plural. But simply put, the lepers. Okay, the next is HAKACH, which means power once again. Then we have Lahakuya. Okay, so La means 2, and Hakoyam means raise. Okay, to raise up or to lift up. Go ahead. Hamatazarayim. Does everybody want to take a break? No? That's fine. You can take a break whenever you want to. If anything, if anybody doesn't have something, I can have this I can have it sent to you, or if you watch the playback on YouTube or Facebook, you can get down anything you don't have. I'm trying to make sure we go at a decent pace to make sure everyone gets it written down, but also we're not leaving anyone behind. All right. But we're not too far at the end. If I zoom out, where am I? I zoom out here. We're not too far. So we just went through Lahaquim. So we've only got that much left. We've only got about what? How many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should be able to finish the rest 10 words by the end of the class. Okay. Zoom back in. So Hamatazarayim, HAKACH. One. Oh. Where is this? So we just broke down Lahaquim, which means to raise. Okay, then we have Ha-Mathya. Okay, so Ha meaning the, Math means dead, and Yam makes it plural. So it's the dead plural. Not just raising one dead person. Go ahead. You're right. La Rapa'a or Lataha. Lataha. Okay, no sweat. What does the leper mean? Question. So the Kath asks, like you said, what does the lepers mean? So the leper is somebody who has leprosy. Okay, so leprosy is a disease where you lose the melanin in your skin. Like, for example, there's diseases, I think, like vitiligo would be a form of leprosy. Okay, there's people that are born with albinism, that is leprosy. That's what it would be called in biblical times. It's when your skin doesn't no longer has the melanin.
What's the melanin?
Melanin is what gives your skin color. Okay, so once you start to lose this color in your skin, like what happened to, I believe the same Michael Jackson had vitiligo, where he was losing color in parts of his skin. So that would be known as leprosy in the Bible. I guess so. I mean, you can end up looking like a leopard if you lose your color and you just retain some in spots. You can't end up so it can't end up like that. But yeah, that would also be a form of leprosy. So a leper is someone who suffers from leprosy. The what term? Oh, leopard?
Probably where to get it, yeah.
Could be. Could be.
Yeah, spots.
Could be. It is spelled differently though, and there are numerous animals that have patterns similar, so I'm not sure. Could be though.
Touches and it's like
Yeah, yeah. No slightly on the verses. Okay. So we just did Hamathium, which means the dead plural. Okay, so the dead. Then we have again HAKACH, which means the power. Let's see. You can tell me what IO means. Over. It does mean over. Yeah. I know you can see it on the board, but I'm just every now and again I like to test your knowledge. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
From what? From last time? Okay, so if I was to say so if I was to say Shema Isle, what's the salute? How was Shema Isle Athar? If I say Shema Isle Athar, yeah, Shema Isle Athar, what does that mean?
Watch over the sisters.
Almost. So that is what the salute is asking to do. But Isle Athar, so Athar means you, correct. So Shema Isle Athar means watch over you. Okay? So that's what we're saying to the sisters. We're saying Yahweh watch over you in the name of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shema Isle Athar or Isle Athan if it's a group of sisters. Baha Hashem Yahweh Shai in the name of Yahweh Shai. But let me not confuse you. There's a stick with Io means over. That's fine. Right. Just breaking down things you hear. You don't want to just say something because you hear it repeated. You want to understand what it is that you're saying. Okay. So the salute, like for example, the salute for the brothers is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Barak Athar, which means Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Barak means bless. And then Athar means you. So Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you. Or bless. If you say Barak Atham, talking to a group of men, which means bless you all. Okay, does everybody understand? Yeah. Understand, of course. So barak means blessed. It can also mean salute. Say again. Is it? I don't know. I don't think so. Shalom. We got Nizam Anna. Shalom. Yawashmala Thabashmi Shai. Good to see you in the class. Okay. Next we have Raka Wath. Okay. So we have Raka, which means spirit. And this word is a feminine noun. Okay. So to make a feminine word plural, what do we do to what do we add to the end of it? To make it plural. So for example, you have Ak-Yam, which means brothers. And you well, technically, sisters is a bit of a different one. But to make a feminine word plural, like sometimes you add yam, sometimes you add what. I guess it depends. Yeah, so Akwath Yam means sisters because Akwath means sister. Basically, Wath is, you can sometimes make it plural or it can sometimes, it basically means subservience. So for example, you have Malak, which means king, and you have Malak Wath, which means kingdom, because the kingdom is under the king. You have Ak, which means brother. You have Akwath, which means sister, because the order is that the sisters are under the men. Okay? But to make then Akwath plural, you would add Ya. There are some words like Rakah, to make it plural, you'd add Wath. So it's a little bit confusing. There's two kind of different ways you can make feminine words plural. But in this case, just write down what you see. Just write it down. Rakah Wath means spirits. Okay? And it's pronounced as the Ra and the Wa joined together to make Ra, kind of like Ra'al-Ban, like the A and the Wa. This time you have the Ra and the Wa. Ra, Ka, Wath. Okay? Now we're almost nearing the end. Go ahead. You need to go back up. So, about here. Again, if I'm going too fast for anyone, if anyone needs me to go back up, just let me know. I'll go back up so you can get it. Okay. So it was at here. Hatama Allah. So ha meaning the. Tama Allah means unclean. Comes from the root, I believe it's Tama'a. Go ahead. Yeah, your brother? Okay, so Hatama Allah means the unclean. Okay?
Just skip.
Can you skip what? HAKACH? Where? Hamathium? Where are you at to? This one? Hamatazarian? You want to get this one down. So Hamatazarian means the lepers. Yeah, make sure you get this one down. Now for HAKACH, anywhere you see HAKACH, you can just write HAKACH. You don't have to write out the power or the Hebrews. You can just write HAKACH and move on to the next one because you already have it down. Does anybody online have any questions? Don't be afraid to ask your question or you just question it. Okay. Now, some of you might notice that I'll Vakar Waf Hatama Allah. So it's over spirits the unclean. Okay. So this is how you're basically saying under the power over the unclean spirits or power against the unclean spirits. But the way you'd write it is spirits the unclean. Okay. That's just one of the quirks of Hebrew. Okay. Sometimes you just write the you'd write the noun first and then the I guess the adjective later. Okay. Now Hebrew is the original tongue, so really it's English that does it backwards. Okay, but the way to conceptualize it is because we all know either English or French or whatever language we know today. So to us it would seem backwards, but the Hebrew is the original. So it's written I'll Rakar Wath Hatama Allah. So over spirits the unclean. Rakar means spirit. So Rakar Wath means spirits.
What does Wath mean again?
Wath makes it plural.
So it's more than one.
Correct.
So it's spirits. Oh.
Indeed. Okay, so nobody has any questions online. Yes, sir. Your question, go ahead. What are you skipping? What are you up to? If you're able to read out, go ahead. HAKACH, hey. If you just write out just HAKACH, you can move on to the next one. You don't have to write out the power or the Hebrews. Just write HAKACH. Do you write over the clean spirits? No, so it's the unclean spirits. So you just write it in order. So write Rakar Wath, which means spirits, and then Hatar Ma'ala means the unclean. So it's basically saying the unclean spirits. Okay. Okay. The next word we have is Lagarashan, which means to cast them out. Okay, so La means two. Garash is the root word, which means cast out. And then this an that you see at the end, or the na you see at the end, is actually the possessive adjective han, which means there. In this context, is saying them in the feminine sense. So if it was masculine, it would say Lagarasham, but because the subject you're talking about is feminine, you add a na to the end to say them. Okay. Now it would usually be Lagarash Han, but the ha is kind of redundant here, so you just add the na at the end. Okay. So la means two, garash means cast out, and then you add na to say them, to cast them out. So if I was to say Lagarash Nawa, what would that mean? Correct, to cast us out. Or if I was to say Lagarash Ka, what would that mean? To cast you out. Correct. Okay. So Lagarashan means to cast them out. There's only what, 3 more words? No, 4. So again, you're writing Bahasham, which you can just write Bahasham because you already have that down in the beginning. Yahavashai, again, just write Yahavashai. And then the last 2 are Thawada, Arman. So, say again.
I'm going to say that.
Oh, you can still see it?
Yeah, just
Let me zoom out a little bit. So y'all can see the full. So the last 2 words are Thawada, which means thank you. And then Aman means so be it. Okay, this is what you say at the end of every prayer. You say Aman, which means so be it. And that is essentially the full breakdown of the HAKACH prayer. So now when you hear these words, you hear words when you're reading the HAKACH or when you're hearing the HAKACH being said, you'll be able to recognize some words. So for example, you can tell me what Hamathium is. So ha, what does ha mean? What does math mean? So math means dead. I'm giving you that. So Hamathium means, go ahead.
No.
So to raise is Lahakwium. Hamathium means the dead. And is it one dead person or is it multiple? Is it plural or is it singular? Plural. How do you know? Correct. That's exactly right. So you know it's plural because it says yam. So ha, math, so meaning the dead, and then yam makes it plural. Okay? So if you was to hear Lara Pa'a, what does that mean? So Rapa'a means heal. To heal. I said Lara Pa'a. So Lara Pa'a means to heal. Yeah, La Rapa'a means to. So La means to, Rapa'a means heal. No, sorry. Okay. What's another one? If I was to say Thawada, go ahead. Means thank you. Correct. Okay. Let me give you something that's not on here. If I was to say I was to say Anya Baha Bayat, what does that mean? I am. So Anya means I or I am.
What was the rest?
Baha Bayat. So Ba, what does Ba mean? You got a question? Aisle? Yeah, that's fine. Correct. So Anya, what I say, Baha Bayat means I. Anya means I or I am. Baha Bayat, in the house. I am in the house. Okay. How would you say? Let me see. How would you say we are in the school? And that can nice and loud. So in the school is Baha Bayath Sapa. Right? Okay, so it's say we are in the school, and Naknawa, and then in the school is Baha Bayath Sapa. Okay? So these are examples of how you put words together to make sentences. You need the prepositions, you need subject pronouns as well, which I'll go over in the next class. Get all the subject pronouns down, and we'll go over forming sentences. So now we have an example of a prayer that we've broken down. We can start to use what we've learned in this class to form sentences, to form phrases. Okay. Now with that, we are pretty much up on the time. It is 8:59. No sweat. If anybody wants to take a screenshot or a photo of the screen, just so you can finish up, or if you want to watch the class back on YouTube and Facebook, so you can get the remaining words, go ahead. Where did you reach up to? To raise Lahakwim? Okay, well,
I'm
what you
sorry,
do
what
is
was
just
the question?
so what was the question? It was a question that you asked. The brother asked if we were going to go over the remaining in the next class. So because there's not too much to go over, what I want everyone to do is, if you haven't finished, just take a picture or take a screenshot of the remaining part you need to do, and then just note them down quickly in the notebook.
Excuse me, sir, but I think you're on mute. Excuse me, sir, but I think
Like,
you're on
you're
mute.
here.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, my other phone had died. Basically, if anybody doesn't have the remaining of the prayer, just take a picture or take a screenshot and just continue writing them down after the class. Okay, but for now, we're going to close out with the salute. So I'm passing it over to Priest Officer 500 to Zapawan.
Man of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Katham.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. The way salute goes is the students will salute the teacher and the teacher salutes back. So if you want to do that again, so slack it. Amadim. Okay.
Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Katham.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Okay.
All right, so to the sisters, Man of Israel, Amadim. Yeah. Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak,
Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashem Yahushai.
Yahushua Tabashim Yahweh.
Yadimata, dismissed.
Okay, the water to everyone for joining. Most High in Christ. A shalom to Nazam Yahweh Shema Alathan Bashem Yahushai. He said, have a tawab yawam. Who knows what yawam means? He said, have a tawab yawam. Yawam means day, correct. So he said, have a good day. Most High in Christ, the water. All right, shalom to everyone in class. Thank you for joining again. I'll see y'all next week, all right?
Shalom.
Shalom, says Long Christ.